Dear viewers, very happy to welcome you in this new program, first episode. We have titled Unbiased. The idea is to have it as informal as possible, but at the same time, very sincere discussion about topics of contemporary nature and actually what is happening in India. Not only India alone, but we are also taking up topics that is also discussed with an expert in international governance, human rights, and international law. He has been working on the diplomacy part of these things for a very long time. And also, he's, I would say, one of the finest analysts of many of these issues worldwide. And also, we would also take up issues that's pertaining to Indo-German relationships in special, because we both, the expert and myself, we are in Germany, and so we have been here for almost 2 decades. So that we have a certain understanding that would be also of interest. I'd like to introduce to you, I'm very honored and privileged to introduce you to Mr. Saravanan Ganesan, who is a law graduate, and he is also a master in international governance. And other than his educational skills, I had the great privilege to work with him very closely, and whenever we have the discussions, he has a deep understanding of any of the topics. Is something always fascinated me. So I thought, from my perspective, knowledge is all about sharing, and also it will be good to understand certain issues, because unfortunately today with the social media and many other ways of news reaching the common public, sometimes it's very misleading. So this is a very, very humble attempt to try to set right the facts, and also at the same time understand what exactly is happening. Mr. Saravanan Ganesan, very warm welcome to you to this episode. Thank you very much, Saravanan, for being with us, and thanks very much for your time, and thanks for accepting to be a standing expert in this unbiased episode, and we hope to have you for a longer duration in various topics. We will take it up, but as an inaugural episode, today we want to discuss with you on the Indochina Standoff, which has been, let's say, in the last months have been very much in the media, both in India but also worldwide. But before going into the episode itself, I have few things to clarify also to the viewers and for you. It will be a very free-flowing discussion, and it will be more like a dialogue. I would say it's not. I would not say it's an interview or it's something like that. It's a very, very much a dialogue, so that when there are certain points you think probably it's important to raise, you please do it. And also I can pick up some of the points while you are talking about, so that we can also use that. Yes. And second, I would like to inform the viewers that this has no political bias in any way. We are both of us not belonging to any party, so that in India, so that it is not something in this topic. It's not something directed to any organization or any political party or any individual. It is just for us to understand and also tell what exactly is it's all about. That's all we want to take into that at this point of time. Saravanan, let's start with a very, very basic question. What is this all about actually? Because this has been dominating the headlines for a long time, and it's not only about long time in the sense in the last month has been every single day, and it's not only in Indian newspapers, but we have also seen in German newspapers, world newspapers, and media and everywhere. Can you plus, let's say, give first some idea about what is this all about standoff, and so that we can take it up from there, please.
Yeah, Bala, thank you, Bala, for providing me this opportunity. What is this about? What is this standoff about? What is going on there? I observe from the history of incidents, and I back from the colonial period, the border between India and China has never been demarcated. So it was always ambiguous in nature, ambigual in nature. There was never a kind of clear demarcation either during the British period or after the post-independence period of India. So this has created a space of ambiguity between both the countries. Like India and China, they always claim and counterclaims their boundary issues, boundary aspects. Even though I would say if you deeply analyze this into another aspect of security, China want to show its assertiveness in the region, in the Asian region, to show that it's a kind of a evolving power. It deserves some kind of respect from other countries. We have this opinion that India is also an emerging power in Asia. So to counterbalance that effect, China is also like wants to exhibit that no, we are the evolving regional hegemony. But this is a kind of realist attitude to a realist explanation of Chinese behavior, cooperation between China and India, the trade exports. You know that China is an important trade partner. India is a member of Shanghai Cooperation of Countries. India is also with the BRICS. India and China both are present in BRICS. So there is a kind of friendly cooperation between India and China. But on the other hand, if you analyze the growing assertiveness of Chinese foreign policy, especially in Western countries, their assertiveness in the foreign policy has raised alarms in the Western countries. So China wants to demonstrate its power as a regional hegemony.
Right. So yes. So basically, as you are saying that one is to ascertain that we are the power, and so it should be seen. And the second very valid point you have said is that actually there is this demarcation is not at all very clear. So it's very arbitrary, and each claim that this is the demarcated territory.
Yeah.